Hey, y'all, there's a new kid on the block. His name? Trust, but verify.
Well, of course I trust you. You haven't given me any reason not to. I'm your host, Eric Brown, and with me, the original game changer, Mr. Mike Jones. What's up, man?
Hey, man, you know these people are about to benefit from this subject.
Oh,
today,
hell yeah. I hope everybody's out there listening with the intent to be influenced.
Yeah, so we had a client, y'all, and that's why we're talking about this. We actually lost this client because we absolutely refuse to accept this as a cultural belief system that's somehow built team. So the client was focused on implementing something that they had read in a book. It was called Trust but Verify. And we are believers here at Discover Leadership Training that if authentic trust exists in a relationship, there is no need for verification. Stick with us, baby, because we're going somewhere here. Now, I got to share this with you. As a pilot, I was taught to pre-flight the aircraft before I actually took it out on a flight. Pre-flighting or verifying that this aircraft was airworthy was necessary because I don't know the last person that flew this aircraft, and I don't know how they actually treated the aircraft. So as a result of that, I pre-flighted the aircraft to make sure that every component on this airplane was in airworthy condition. That was necessary for me to verify. However, I did not trust the last person that flew the aircraft because I didn't even know the last person that flew the aircraft. But that is not how you build a team. That is not the mindset of developing a relationship with anyone in your life. So stay tuned. We got something for you here.
Yeah, but Mike, I have definitely given very specific instructions and set a very specific expectation for someone in my corporate role to do a job. And then turns out they didn't execute the way that they needed to. So in that situation, don't I have to trust but verify that the job gets done?
Absolutely not. So what I would say in that particular situation, Eric, and we could probably do 3 pod blasts just off of that one question. First of all, the first question that I'm asking myself is that I ask for what I needed from this person appropriately enough for me to get what I was asking for. So how did I approach the request from this person? Did I get a specific agreement from them? And in the agreement that I received from them, did I clearly know? Was it demonstrated to me that they clearly understood what I was asking them for? Because quite often we have an expectation that we're managing with people and not a true promise because we have not done a great job of explaining what we want. And then when they don't deliver it, we blame them. That is not the conversation that I want to have today. The conversation that I want to have today is that when you and I have made an agreement, when you and I are 100% clear about what we are delivering upon or what we've agreed to deliver, and we execute, the more and more we play the game that way, where I do exactly what I said I was going to do. By the time that I said I was going to do it, when you were doing exactly what you said you were going to do, by the time you said that you would do it, we are developing authentic trust by doing what we said we were going to do. When we are not having integrity with what we're saying we're going to do, we will be damaging that trust.
So, Mike, if I'm hearing you correctly, then you're saying trust people indiscriminately until they give you a reason not to trust. Is that right?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I can tell you that was what I was taught as a young boy. That was how I chose to approach relationships. And I'm going to tell you right now that if you are trusting people indiscriminately until they give you a reason not to, you have experienced a lot of disappointment and hurt in your life. I am a true witness that that is not the way to build a relationship. What I said and what I absolutely mean is that when I give you my word that I am going to do something and I tell you when I'm going to do it by, and I have integrity with that and I am delivering on that, you will build an authentic trust in this relationship that you know that I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do when I said I'm going to do it.
Wow, so that's some smoking hot shit. So give people the training, tools, and resources to do what they need to do to get to the outcome that they need to get there, and take your hands off of
Absolutely.
it.
And Eric, the important part of this for all of you leaders that are watching this podcast is before you execute, before you go green, before you hand this baby off to the person that you're working with, it is up to you to not assume that they see what you see, or that they heard what you said. You have got to do your verification at that particular point before you execute. Because what happens after that is going to either build trust or it's going to absolutely destroy trust. So if you want to play the verification game, verify that they clearly understood what you were asking them for before you execute.
Got it. Well, you heard it here first. On the edge, trust but verify is a misnomer, y'all. This is about giving people the opportunity to get to the outcome, knowing that they see the whole picture and have heard what you actually said.
Absolutely. And why don't I say this out loud? If you are playing the game by trust but verify, every time a but shows up, baby, something stinks. So put that in your pipe and smoke that for a little while. So once again, if you are not living your life out on the edge, you are taking up far too much room.
Here we go now.